So, you want to be the best worker you can be, Caleb?
You know what, I'm ready.
Whoa there. You have a lot to learn first. There are 3 traits that a good worker in this field should possess: communication skills, confidentiality, and problem solving.
Well, that seems easy enough. Let's get started.
Well, someone is eager. Let's take a look at each of these traits one by one, starting with communication skills. Here we are in a typical situation, people using their computers to get work done. In this case, they are programming. To finish a job in this world, you're going to need the assistance of others. So you might ask, how exactly do you get your point across to someone else? Well, you've come to the right place to find out. The effective communication skills that are sure to turn you into a good worker are to stay focused, to listen to the other person, and to try and see their point of view. Here's a typical situation that you are sure to run into while you are at work.
Hey, I'm trying to get my program to compile and I can't seem to get it to work. Is there any way you can help me out?
Yeah, let me see it.
Now, let's see if Caleb remembers how to be an effective communicator.
Oh, there it is. Line 58, I'm missing the semicolon.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Seems figured that out.
Great, Caleb. This is a perfect example of how one is supposed to respond in a situation when someone asks you for help. Now, let's see how Carl holds up in the same situation.
Hey, I don't mean to bother you, but I'm having a really hard time compiling my program. Is there any way you can help me out really good? Well, I'm another physics for my program, let's see here. You missed the semicolon, line 58 there. You should have caught down the error message. It's a rather basic mistake. Sorry, I won't ask again.
No, Carl. If you want to be a good worker, take after the example Caleb sets. You have to be patient with the people you work with and be more open to help people out without being bitter. But let's go on to confidentiality. Here we are in another environment that you might face in the workforce. You are off doing work on your personal laptop. But being in this field, you have to be a little more cautious because of the work you do and the information that might be on your computer that others might want. Let's take a look at Caleb. Do you see how he is up against the wall so no one can look over his shoulder? This is what a good employee does. Even when they aren't on the clock, they are aware of their surroundings. Let's put Carl in the same situation and see what he does. Ooh, mistake number 1. Not thinking about the possibility of other people looking over his shoulder, Carl decided to sit down in a spot that was completely exposed. Well, let's see how this situation plays out. You see? Someone is already looking over his shoulder. This is not a good sign. This is a worst case scenario. Who knows what this guy is about to take from Carl? Let's take a look. Carl has no idea what just happened. His carelessness has resulted in a loss of the company's passwords to a complete stranger. This can put the company he is working for in jeopardy. In this workforce, you have to be more confidential. Now let's move on to the final trait, problem solving. When on the job, things are bound to go wrong. It is inevitable. What separates the workers who excel and who fail is how they handle these problems. Good job, Caleb. You have come along great. Now, let's put Carl in the same situation and see what he does.
I'm done. This is never gonna work. I'm out of here.
Poor Carl. You just won't learn, will you? If only you were more like Caleb. So let's recap. The 3 traits you need to have to be successful in this field are communication skills, confidentiality, and problem solving. Carl, you were pretty bad, Carl. Caleb, though, on the other hand, you excelled in all 3 tasks, talking to your peers and listening to what they had to say. You were always aware of your surroundings and made sure no one could see what you were working on. And when you got stumped on a problem, you managed to get help. You and everyone else will succeed if you follow these traits.